So we're in Georgia today, passing through, went over to Big Creek and Delagnia, whatever, Georgia. So Delania, Georgia. Just to kind of tour, taste some things there, check out some single barrels. Passing back through, stopping here at McFarland 400. A lot of the guys in the group say that this is a store that we need to check out. So let's pass through, check out some of their single barrels, and let you guys see what they've got going on. As soon as you walk in the door, you've got some of their single barrels. So this is the newest short barrel bee's knees, 107 proof, 109.99. Here's kind of their point system. Looks like we got an 8-year-old Zach here. It's 119.99 for the old Zach. And they've got a few of these open that we'll try. So they've got the Jack Daniels for 64. Got a Larceny pick there for 69. There's Big Creek for 74. So that's where we went today. We're definitely going to do a single barrel pick with Big Creek. Like it, really, really good whiskey there, guys. You got Elijah Craig private barrel there for 84. Got some Old Scout for 49. Some Yellowstone and Old Soul. Got some Legends there. Some 10-year bourbon from Legends. So you got the Sweet Georgia Brown and the 10-year bourbon. I haven't had any Legends yet that I liked. Not to discredit their picks because they may be excellent. Got a Woodford single barrel there for 99. Got some Found North single barrel stuff there for 94. Sagamore, it's a 9-year, 110 proof, 69. Got my boy Karthik stuff here, some RY3 stuff. Got a rum finish and got the Madeira finish. I really like those Madeira finishes. 74.99 on that one. Got some Dark Arts. That's marked down to 149. Looks like that's an 11-year. They got some Four Roses, 9-year, and that's going to be a OESO for 89. Some Doc Swenson there for 69. I'm not sure what's up with this table. I would assume that this is either allocated or clearance. It looks allocated maybe. So they've got some Yellowstone there, 8-year, 110 proof, 69. Got those Elijah Craig 18s for 172. Not something that I was a fan of. The Jack Daniel's single barrel toasted is really good, 69. I have not had these new Hearst Knowles from Rare Character, so 55 for that. Got a Rare Character Exceptional Series. Is that going to be the weeded? It is. So it's going to be the weeded version of that. Their single malt is really good that I've had from Rare Character. I'm not real sure where they're getting that from. Probably MGP. Got some very old St. Nick there. That's marked down to 99. That's the rye. I'm starting to see more and more of these Old Forester ryes single barrel sitting around. That's 132 proof. Warehouse L for 89. The newer Blue Note stuff, they were getting their stuff from Dickel. I wasn't a big fan, but some of the newer stuff they're getting from Green River is really good. Got the Sap Squatch pick there for 89. I really like those. If you follow me, then you know that was the first maple finish whiskey that I had that I liked, and it was the first short barrel I ever had. Here you got a wheated Blue Note, so that's going to be a Green River wheated that's proof down to 101 proof. I'd be interested in trying that if they have it open. They got an Isla single malt there. Probably not going to be my jam, 147. Got some Remus there, and then they got the King's vanilla finish. We'll walk back here and see some of their other single barrel stuff. Looks like mostly Scotch and stuff in this allocated cabinet. Looks like they've got whiskey for days down through there. So we'll run down through there and see what their selections look like. There's an Old Forester single barrel bourbon. Hit or miss for me. So that is going to be Warehouse H for 125 proof for 89. We got some Doc Holidays up there, 11-year. Not seeing the proof on those. Those are they typically get pretty crazy with the proof. Why am I not seeing that? So it's going to be 122.2. So not nearly as crazy. These Penelope Project X, I haven't had one yet that I really like, but I do like a lot of what Penelope's doing right now. Got a little bit more of the short barrel, single barrel stuff here. Not real sure what that would be. Really liked that. So that's MGP. That's going to be a 75, 21.4 MGP, 9 year, 5 months. We picked a Green River from them that I really liked. OZ Tyler, rather. Got some Fiddler Georgia Heartwood stuff there for 79. Those are usually really good. And they've got a ton of ASW stuff here. So the short barrel Tokai, I don't know if you guys have tried these yet. But really, really, really like this. Short barrel, they just do finishes well. Clinton, them just, everything's real subtle. Flavors are just really good. Let's see what else we've got here. I guess some Ben Holiday. I just got a Ben Holiday pick from Michelle. That's really, really good. They say I haven't opened it yet, but so they got this Ben Holiday bottle and bond for 49. I've got their Jimmy Red, classic Jimmy Red stuff. That's pretty cool to see that here in Georgia. So there you have that. $58.99. The Southern Star Paragon. That to me is a 107 competitor. It definitely drinks really close with the Weller 107s. Have y'all had this new Nashville barrel compromise? Have you had that? I've seen it. I've heard people say that it's really good. Dan says it's good.
I like the color on this damn thing.
Yeah.
But it's wine finish. That's why it's
yeah. There you go. Right. Let's see. Yeah, the big creek ones. Nope. Yeah, I'm good. Brown butter. What? No. Here's those duck clubs, man. Have y'all had the duck club yet? It is. So
You want to try it? It's over there.
well, I've got it. I bought 2 of them. So it was bottled at Old Glory. And so this is Old Granddad juice that was proofed up with some other juice. I'm not sure what the other juice is, but they didn't proof Old Granddad down. It came in a little lower proof and they proofed it up. And they've got some more of those barrels coming. Let's see here.
Magnus for 193.
That's really not terrible.
Really not bad. 15 usually.
Batch 444. Like I haven't had anything that high yet. I think I've gotten into the 200s, but Joseph Magnus for 192. Absolutely one of my favorite cigar blends. I like the ones that aren't quite as heavy with cognac and sherry, and they're a little heavier in the armagnac. Let's see, 2XO Sneakerhead. I don't see it, but I'm told that that's a good one. Man, they have a run of Peerless stuff here. I don't have the Peerless. I don't have this high rye, but I have a high rye. It's a darker. It's a double oak high rye. So I don't have that one, but 139, 119. The regular double oak's 94. That's fantastic in my opinion. It is so good.
I've heard a lot about these. Have you ever had these?
Yeah, so the red, white, and blue Jepta Creed, I had that, and I really like it.
I haven't tried it, but a lot of people have recommended it to me.
It's going to be different. It's going to be crafty, maybe just a hair funky, but it's different. That's a mother-daughter team. I think they're both like chemistry majors or something. But yeah, I like the red, white, and blue that I have. New Riff has a new one out. I'm told that it tastes very similar to Detling. Is it called Winter something? It has a chocolate. It has. I don't think it's a wheat. And so the red turkey.
Whiskey. That's what it is.
It is winter whiskey.
Yeah,
and then they have a red turkey wheat that is good. The red turkey wheat's really good.
I haven't had that one.
Let's see. Horse Soldier. Casey Jones. So Casey Jones just sent me some stuff that I thought was pretty decent. I need to get back into it on a clean palate because I tried it after some other stuff.
We tried the barrel cut at the last.
He sent me that one and 2 others.
The last meet we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's sweet. It's very.
Casey Jones stuff.
Now, have you ever had the Basil Hayden Dark Rye?
That's the only Basil Hayden that I've ever had that I like.
As a mixer?
It's the only one.
I make an old fashioned with this. It is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
I thought it was pretty good. The one I had. These new makers 7 year. That's not bad at all. I still prefer the cash strength 46, but the cash strength 46 is 64. And then, the French oak just gives it a little spice. Matter of fact, it embarrassed me the first time I was at Makers because I said, okay, how much rye is in this? And they laughed. They said, we're all wheat-based bourbon. Like, there is no rye in any of our stuff, There's Old Granddad for 32. I have seen Old Granddad as cheap as $19.99 lately. I don't see the Sazerac 125s. What's the deal? Which one?
The
Yeah, I got it. It's great.
Is it good?
Yeah, and I double oaked 7 of those, and I feel like my double oak comes really close to that new old granddad. But the new old granddad's a lot darker. It's a lot smoother around the edges. I thought that was supposedly 7-year juice too, but it doesn't drink that would be 7, and this is 7. The single barrel's really good and super dark.
My cousin that got me into bourbon, he's got 400 plus bottles. I've got 100 or so. But our grandfather was in banking his whole life, and he got, doing deals and stuff, got bottles of liquor as like kind of deal.
Yeah.
And we have a bottle of 1984 Old Granddad 114.
Do you really?
Yeah, we're going to open.
It's 114 proof, really?
14, yeah.
From 1984.
1984.
My
and
goodness
we're going to
gracious.
open it he's getting married in October. And we're going to open it and share it with our grandfather.
That would be very cool.
It's gonna be
very
great.
cool.
I can't wait for it.
Got a ton of Jefferson stuff here, some old Ezra. I'm going to get back to this Benchmark Foolproof. When I had it previously, I really thought it was good. There's no other Benchmark that I've had that I thought was good. I think that's 125 proof, which is what they go in the barrel, foolproof. It's going to be like a 3 to 5 year product. I think it's pretty decent. I mean, your Buffalo Trace is going to be a 90 proof and maybe 6 years old. These Jim Beam Winter Reserves, like I don't see these a whole lot. They're screw caps and $26.99. I really like them. I really think that's a good whiskey. I'll say this for Tiffany. This is where it all started for me right here, the old Jim Beam apple. Like, that's what I used to consider whiskey. Matter of fact, my neighbor Jeff asked me, "Are you into whiskey?" Yeah, I got a couple bottles of Jim Beam apple at the house. I didn't know what I was talking about because I went to his house and he had a little bit of everything. I was blown away. Knob Creek, single barrels. I don't know the differences in these James E. Pepper. So you got the barrel proof and you got the gold label. Proofs are very similar, but I've had some James E. Peppers in these decanters. It was fantastic. And I've had some that were just really weird and like not for me. These Hard Truth Sweet Mash Ryes, that's a really good whiskey for $69.99. I highly suggest those. Got a ton of the different barrels, some different dark arts there. These Smoke Eye Hills, this is an $89 bottle of rye, but I'm telling you right now, these are really good. I probably talk about them in every video. So you keep seeing the labels that say straight rye whiskey. It's really not straight rye whiskey because it has a little bit of the bourbon blended into it. But regardless of what the label says, it's freaking fantastic. MGP juice, right? These Redwood Empires, so this is the Emerald Giant. But any of the cash strength offerings that you find from Redwood Empire, I think they're definitely a try. See here, Sagamore Double Oak, $57.99, and one of my favorite Sagamore products. It is a little sweeter. It is a little what do you want to call it? More dessert. They got some Stranahan stuff up here. That sherry cask was pretty good. So Cedar Ridge is one that I feel like I owe a second chance to. If you guys have a Cedar Ridge that you like, that you think is fantastic, let's trade out a sample or something. I would like to try it. I would like to find one that I liked. That's probably one of the first videos that I ever did on a whiskey that I didn't like. And I guess I kind of felt bad because I didn't like it because I wanted to. They got some short barrel double oak here, $79. These double oaks are fantastic. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Let's go talk to them and see what they've got that we can sample through on some of their store picks. All right, so this was a Turtle Creek pick that they split with McFarland 400. So 126 proof, Brickhouse A, floor 6, Bardstown, single barrel that I'm told by the guys is fantastic. So we'll see. It's heavy.
Steven's good for
I tell my man to go light, and I get the full thimble.
I don't know light.
That's pretty good whiskey. It's got a good mouthfeel. I feel like it drinks a little hotter than 126. It's got a good like almond type of nuttiness on the finish. Doc Holiday, cash drink, 11 years. This is one we saw on the shelf over there. It's going to be 122 proof. It's going to be bottle 39 of 109. So only got 109 bottles out of that barrel. 11-year juice. But we don't know what it is, right?
So they're out of Pendergrass. They're sourcing barrels.
Oh, I know of them.
Yeah.
So they're also bringing the.
It's definitely that's good whiskey.
He's just finished.
Yeah, they always have the fancy bottles, right?
Yeah. Sometimes they don't pour worth much, but it's got a cool gargoyle on top.
Well, that almost looks like the gargoyle that's on the top of the. What is that other bottle? Gosh, you know what I'm talking about? The black bottle.
Yes. Don't show my face.
What are we on?
He's trying the old Zach that 8 year.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah, we never got the
Always been that black and white label single barrel.
So this
Jack
this
Daniels.
Old Forester Black Label, it doesn't go the cherry forwardness. It goes more of a nutty profile for me. I really like it. Now maybe because I've had higher proofs before it, like a dummy, maybe I drown out some of those brighter notes. But I can say that the picks that I've had here, which were the Bardstown Rye, I don't think that's available anymore. The Doc Holliday, the Old Zach, and the Old Forester were really good. I do want to try that Hearst Knoll Rare Character Rye, and then I'll be done. It's just, all right, so Hearst Knoll, it's sweet, like simple syrup sweetness with a like that rye mintiness, and there's some sort of flavor on it that
it's charry.
I just, I don't know. I don't totally dislike it. It's not 100% my profile. I can say that. Not bad, but it's real piney and minty and simple syrup like. It's a 12-year beam, you said?
Yep.
Okay, I see it right there. Age 12-year. So they're saying it's beam and finished in pear brandy.
And it's going to be 104 proof.
104 proof. Who poured that?
I did. You can just leave leftovers for him.
These guys are trying to get me inebriated. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's the gargoyle that I was talking about. And pours through the mouth. So it's Von Payne. And I do swear that it tastes like black licorice. A lot of people say that it's absolutely fantastic. So I guess I was totally wrong with the whole copyright thing, because that's a little different looking gargoyle right there, right?
Oh, the Legends.
And we don't pour through his mouth, but I don't know. I just don't get down with that. But anyway, the pear brandy, not for me. All right, so there you have it. McFarland 400, checked out their single barrels. Tasted through a few of them. I mean, they had some good picks there. Definitely think it's worth the stop. Check these guys out. A little late in the day for me. I'm a little exhausted, so maybe I'm not as hype on it as I should be. Got a long drive back to Alabama. Get home maybe about 10 o'clock tonight, and we left home about 7 o'clock this morning. So do it all for y'all. Thank you for watching. Till next time, cheers.